Hi, Professor Wainaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood and youth, and all things school. Welcome. Quite a number of people whom I meet ask me, Prof, what do you think I should read? Recommend a book for me. I don't. I think that the act of recommending a book to someone, while well-intentioned, can be akin to prescribing a certain medicine because it worked for my disease. Just as medical prescriptions must be tailored to the individual's specific condition, knowledge acquisition is a deeply personal journey that requires recognizing one's own gaps and seeking out the information that best addresses those needs. Knowledge gaps are quite unique to each individual, shaped by their personal experiences, background, education, and even interests. What one person finds enlightening, another might find redundant or irrelevant. Also, our knowledge needs are not static. They evolve over time as we grow old and our interests change. A book recommendation that was perfect for someone a year ago might no longer be suitable today. This dynamic nature of learning means that an individual's needs constant self-assessment and continuous reevaluation of what one needs to know next. Just as a doctor adjusts treatment plans as a patient's condition changes, individuals must adjust their learning strategies to reflect the evolving intellectual landscape. If I recommend a book on my perceived personal success with the book, I would be overgeneralizing my reading experience. What worked for me in a specific context may not work for you in your current situation. A book that profoundly impacted on me might leave you unfulfilled or even confused. There is also what I would call the illusion of expertise. If I recommend a book based on my experience with it, there is often an implicit assumption of expertise. However, expertise in a particular area does not necessarily translate to effective recommendations for others. My deep understanding of the subject can lead me to overlook the foundational gaps that you might have that would make a book with profound impact on me actually useless to you. I avoid using my expertise as the basis of a book recommendation because it can lead to references that are either too advanced or too simplistic, failing to meet your actual needs. To navigate the vast landscape of knowledge effectively, instead of asking for book recommendations, you must cultivate self-awareness about your learning needs and gaps. This involves regular self-assessment and reflection on what you know and what you need to learn next. Tools such as SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats can be helpful in this process. A personal SWOT can enable you to identify your areas of improvement and seek resources that directly address these gaps. Once you have identified your knowledge gaps, you can curate personalized learning paths that align with your goals and with your interests. This approach is akin to personalized medicine, where treatment plans are tailored to the patient's specific conditions and needs. In the realm of knowledge acquisition, this means selecting books, articles, courses, and other resources that are directly relevant to your current level of objectives. Furthermore, in the age of information, media, and technology, books are just one of the many resources available for learning. Depending on your learning style. Other mediums such as videos, podcasts, online courses, a vlog like this one, and interactive workshops might be more effective. Embracing a diverse range of learning resources can provide you with a more holistic understanding and cater to different aspects of your intellectual needs than my recommendations. So, for you to engage with the wide world of learning, you do not need a book recommendation from a professor or from anybody, or indeed from your peers. My personal advice would be that you should not solicit for these recommendations, and you should ignore them when they are made unsolicited. The act of recommending books is fraught with many challenges that obstruct your learning path rather than assist you. Knowledge gaps are highly individual, and what fills one person's gap might not fill another's. As you strive for intellectual growth and self-improvement, it is crucial to recognize the personal nature of your learning journeys. By developing self-awareness, curating personalized learning paths, embracing diverse resources, you can effectively address your unique knowledge gaps and continue to grow in meaningful and relevant ways without any recommendations from me. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next lesson.